Okay, right now in question 5a1, we are given that f equals to gx. If g of x equals to 10x over 2, then number 1, determine all values of x, general solution for which g of x is undefined. Now the other thing that I need you to get here, ne? So we are given g of x as 10x over 2, right? Now there's an identity that I need you to look at for, ne? We call it an identity. So that identity says that if you have 10 theta, it's gonna be basically sine theta over cos theta. All right, so we have that identity. So if I wanted to write down the function of g of x in that kind of an identity, basically it would be sine of x over 2 over cos x over 2, right? Now this means that g of x is going to be undefined, right, when cos x over 2 is equals to 0. All right, now I'm gonna go and do the general solution now. So now I'm gonna see that cos of x over 2 equals to 0. Then I'm gonna find the reference angle, and to find the reference angle, I'm gonna basically say shift of cos 0, which is gonna basically give me 90 degrees. Now the other thing that I need you to look at for, ne? Let me draw the quadrant quickly. We have a theta there, we have 100 minus theta, we have 180 plus theta, and we have a 360 minus theta, right? And then we have all students take computers. Now this means that sine, cos, and tan, they are all positive, but here it's only sine that's positive, cos and tan it's gonna be negative. And then for this one it means that tan will only be positive, then sine and cos will be negative. And then for this one it means that cos will be positive, then sine and cos will be, sorry, not cos, sorry, sine and tan will be negative. Now can you see that actually cosine is only positive on two quadrants, which is quadrant 1 and quadrant 2? Let's try and do those general solutions then. So now we're gonna say that x over 2 is gonna be equals to 90 plus 360 minus dot k multiplied by k is an element of any integer. Then we can now we can actually multiply both sides by 2 to actually have x equals to 180 plus 360 dot k. Now this should be this you should have been told in class, that if you're gonna have a circumstance that looks like this, or even if it was, let's just say it was a 2x, the only number in this general solution that you're gonna divide, it's only that number there. You never divide this, or you never multiplied that thing over there. You only multiply this, or you only divide that. You leave this the same. That's why I just said 90 multiplied by 2, and then it was 180, still 360. I can't say 180 plus what is it, 360 times 2. So I can't say 180 plus 720 times k. No, I cannot say that. So according to class sessions, you should know that the only number that you can divide or multiply, it's gonna be this one, but you're gonna leave the one where you multiply with the k. All right. And then the other general solution that I'm gonna look at for, it's gonna be when you say x over 2 equals to 360 minus 90. Then you wanna plus say 360 dot k, then it's gonna be x over 2, which is gonna be 270 degrees plus 360 dot k, and then our x basically should be, if you say 270 times 2, you're gonna get 540 degrees plus 360 dot k. Now can you see that here we are actually given a function, and then that function we are given is 10 of x over 2, and then they want us to find the general solution. Can you see that this general solution is actually bigger because we have now values that go up for like 540? And then if you were to find the period of that, if you were to try and find the period of 10 of x, remember to find the period of a tangent function, you're gonna say 180 over k. Now remember that k is for that thing over there, which is basically a half for this case. So we're gonna basically say that 180 over 1 over 2, which is basically gonna be 360. So the period of that function of g of x is basically 360. But can you see that here we go up for values up until 540? So for this case, the only general solution that can apply, it only has to be this one alone. We're not gonna include this one because we have a values where they are bigger than 360 degrees, which is not even in this period. All right, so in my question, I'm gonna say that therefore those values are x equals to 180 degrees plus 360 degrees multiplied by k. And then in your question paper, this should be the answer that you're gonna write down for that question over there. The other one, that is 540 degrees plus 360, is too big for us to take that general solution. If that general solution was at least below 360, we were going to actually take it. But for now, can you see that it's bigger? It's even bigger than the period of that function, so we can't take it. So the only one that's applicable, it has to be only that one. All right, I hope that is understandable, I mean to say.